Hello everyone, and welcome to the Edain Mod. We're not playing a normal game today, although I am playing as IMLADRIS. We're playing the mission called Defend the Shire, which, as you can tell, there's two sides. There's places for 4 players, and we have a builder who can build a Dunedain soldier, a Rivendell swordsman, or a scholar. And we started with a Rivendell swordsman, and this swordsman has some abilities you wouldn't expect of the run-of-the-mill swordsman. But we'll talk about that bit by bit. Just want to quickly say, I'm not going to be talking that much, because unfortunately I'm feeling a little bit under the weather still from before. I was trying to find some Easter eggs, but the ones I did find took me forever to actually complete, and it'd just be me rambling on saying, oh yeah, this thing's amazing and all that, but not ever actually going to show it off until the end. So yeah, I decided to put a hiatus on the Easter eggs for now, and we're going to have some fun defending the Shire for a bit. We're going to get one Dunedain swordsman. He's going to act as a meat shield to protect the swordsman. You can also see all the damage and health that they can deal and what they have. So this swordsman has 1,100 health and 100 melee attack each hit, so he basically kills anything he touches.
We can see the enemy. Watch for the enemy.
But then there's also these other things here, and those are some things he can turn into.
We have them.
This Dunedain here, he can turn into a ranger, which is basically just him getting a bow and a bit more damage. That's it. The Rivendell swordsman, however, is your main key player playing as Rivendell, and he can turn into a blade master for AoE damage. Well, it's actually quite small AoE damage because you lose a lot of damage. You're losing 60 damage to do AoE, which I don't think is worth it. I've got another plan in mind. Then we get Rivendell pikemen, which are going to be worth it. We'll be getting a couple of them when we hit the late game. And then the Guardian of Rivendell, which is about twice as strong as our normal swordsman and twice as expensive. Get those archers down. Oh yeah, and these elves self-heal, because why not?
Into the fray. Attack! Show them no mercy. Into the fray.
Gotta manually click each of these to increase the attack speed. It's not cheating at all when you only got the one guy.
Attack!
And you can see our power tree has been covered up by these. Now this is only really necessary to look at if you're playing against the player on the other side of the map. Oh yeah, don't worry about this dancing hobbit. He's just loving life. You can also see here it says about different rounds and waves. Well, I call them waves. The game calls them rounds. This guy in here.
Meet them with elven blade. Attack! Meet them with elven blade. They must fall.
So yeah, well, I say each faction. There are quite a few factions you can play as. Basically, all the good factions and Isengard, although Isengard isn't actually Isengard. We'll go into that in the future. But yeah, this system here, every turn you passively make a barrow wight or 2, and you can sacrifice them to this system to make an extra orc warrior for your opponents, or a pike, or so on and so forth, all the way up to summoning a Nazgul on his fell beasts, which, when you're playing as IMLADRIS, where you don't have many archers except for these rangers, is quite difficult to beat. You can also summon bombardments or hobbits for extra souls, and all of these you're doing also gives you extra money at the end of the round, which is why we're currently getting more each turn.
We come to protect Middle Earth.
Another win. Gonna get another Rivendell Swordsman.
Coming through.
And then we also have these abilities here. Elite Blaze requires wisdom.
I was just
We get that
reading
from
my
getting a
turn.
scholar. We can only get one of them, but they give all of our elves their unique powers, which is really important. For the Rivendell Swordsman, it gives them a chance to dodge arrows, and they just don't take any poison damage. So door units are useless against us, which is really good.
The enemy is upon us. Keep them checked.
Now this next wave we've got to be careful because we could very quickly die if we're not careful. That's why we have the sacrificial pawn of the Dunedain. Ooh. Yeah, with 3 elves there's not much.
We come to protect
Micro.
Middle Earth.
Get another one.
Build up this land.
Don't really need the scholar until we're fighting against hordes of archers. Or we start upgrading our other
Our
elves.
homes must be defended.
They also can't attack.
Remain calm now. We must protect the woods.
This way is where I've got a micro. Gonna have these 3 go in alone.
With haste. The enemies
And I'm gonna
must
micro
protect
these
the woods.
2.
With haste. Elves, over here. The fighting has begun. Attack. Stay focused, elves. Let them not rest.
Oh, perfect. Because yeah, these Black Aurochs, they do AoE AP damage. So they're really good at killing off my elves. If they all attack
We
with
come
one,
to
while they're all
protect
together,
Middle Earth.
we're not going to be good.
Settle. Ready your tools.
Save the money up.
Take it this way.
Because all my elves are expensive, you need to know to save up your cash. Yeah, even getting a permanent
We
upgrade
must protect the woods.
in the Guardians is 200 resources, which is a lot in this
I have
game
building
mode.
supplies. The enemy is near. Together.
Next round is Black Aurochs and Archers. Only need one guy to
Watch your footing.
take care of the Archers,
Contain them.
since there's less Black Aurochs to worry about. And I'm just going to keep talking in this very soft, soothing tone. It doesn't hurt my throat very much, and it helps me concentrate somehow. Don't ask how, I don't know.
We come to protect Middle Earth.
Get another one. Have this one in front because we're going to turn him into a pikeman.
Building materials. We must protect the woods.
Actually, not yet.
Ready
Not
your
yet. Save up the
tools.
money.
Let's go.
I think after round 10 we're going to start needing to make pikes. Because cavalry are a threat. And if you hadn't guessed, we're fighting against the forces of Mordor. That is pretty much the whole thing here, the whole shtick. We're fighting against Mordor. And a lot of Mordor. You might be thinking, why don't you transition some of your guys into Blade Masters? Aren't they better against these? True. But then the Overseers are a thing. And they have fat stacks of health, as you can imagine. From their rather large bodies.
We have them.
They also generate a lot of resources.
Clear the area.
Yeah, I never use this anymore. I don't need it. Guardsman of Rivendell does the exact same thing. And it's a
We come
big,
to protect
big
Middle
upgrade.
Earth. Building materials.
Yeah, after this wave, once we've beaten Gothmog, because you can see here, there are minutes over the time the orcs come, we're obviously going to be fighting Gothmog. Got lots of elves. This should be easy.
I have building supplies.
We also want to start investing in archers at some point, just to deal with the Nazgul. That's it. Nazgul and the Mumakil.
The enemies.
Sorry if I spoiled that for anyone
Come together,
who hasn't already seen this. If not, you'll know I've actually done this quite a few times in the past.
Let them not
I need
rest.
to also micro which
Our homes
elf is
must
getting
be
attacked.
defended. Don't let them through. Hold your
Now,
fire.
haven't run away.
Be quick. Elves, over here. Like
Throw
a
him
wind.
back in.
Weapons ready, elves.
Kill the Dunedain, that's a problem. He's leveled up.
Break
I've
away.
moved this guy away now.
This is the way. We meet them
And
at
move him
last.
back in. Yep, there we go. Nice and easy win. Because these elves are just too strong. You need very powerful
We come to protect Middle Earth.
melee infantry to deal with
Watch
that
for
kind
the
of
enemy.
thing.
Keep your wits
Um,
sharp.
In fact, you know, I'm going to show off the Guardian of Rivendell.
Maintain your balance.
So, this ability has a heal more than other units, even in battle. That's right, these guys heal in combat.
Building materials.
And now they have two other upgrades. We can make him an Elven Lord or a Veteran of the Last Alliance, which this is probably the worst unit in the game, or in this game mode, so don't do that. Get the Elven Lords.
We can see the enemy. Start the blockade.
Yeah, I'm glad I got that Guardian, because we're going to need it against the this nice fat wave of economy.
Let none escape.
It's going to really help with our just getting through all this. You see, yeah, he's splashing his attack onto every other overseer around him, which is really good. Although it is quite a small.
We come to protect Middle Earth.
Oh, 200 again. You know what? Another Guardian.
Stay focused, elves.
These Guardians are really good. Their armor isn't pristine because it's technically the model from the Edain 3.8, if you remember. The unit that can only reach level 2, and that's it.
Keep together.
They have a nice sword though. The sword's a lot longer, much longer cuirass than the current blades of the Imladris elves.
Stay down. The enemy is near.
Orcs of Minas Morgul.
Evil is upon us.
I've got to remember the cavalry wave's coming soon, so I can't lag behind on getting pikemen.
Keep them checked.
Even though our guys are strong, if we can just keep the enemy in place while we're killing them, it makes it a lot easier than if they're attacking us. And these Morgul orcs, they're actually about the same, just a little bit weaker than our Imladris elves, and actually probably stronger than the Dunedain.
We come to protect Middle Earth.
Oh, that was loud.
Our homes must be defended.
Turn you into a pikeman, turn you into a pikeman. And they have a chance to ignore all knockback. 50-50 chance. They'll just say no to knockback, which I like. Yep, the hobbits are still safe. No harm have cometh to them. Yeah, for each round we're just getting more income each turn. I could increase that by spending 100 on Endless Pain. I probably should have gotten the Scholar here because this is a double door wave. But it's fine. The poison doesn't hurt us that much. At least not in this wave. I'm going to have to get the Scholar in the next wave though. So yeah, Endless Pain. Souls generate much faster. And these double door orcs, they've probably got the same health, but have a little bit more armor and a lot less damage. Scholar, he can't fight, so he doesn't need to do anything else. And yeah, these are all the different upgrades he gives. The swordsman immunity to poison and arrows. The Rhovanion weapon masters increase area of effect. That's the blade masters.
Ready your tools.
So if you needed a bigger area of effect, but not really. What else? The spearman for chance to not get knocked back. Rhovanion guardsman increase self healing in and out of combat.
The enemy is near.
Elven prince or elven lord, as it should be, is pure sacrifice, which will show off soon. And the veteran is extra experience because the veteran is actually a permanent unit that doesn't disappear at the end of each of these waves. But if he dies, he's dead for good, and you lose all the money you put into him. That's 600 resources you're losing. Which may not sound like much in basic Edain Mod terms, but in this game mode, oh yeah, that's a problem. And look at all of them killed in one hit. Really powerful lord. No more comes, hold, stand. I always look at that and I just laugh inside.
There is much to do. Our homes must be defended.
Okay, let's get this pikeman up and running.
There is work to be done. We will defend the elven lands.
Now against trolls, you don't want to just have your elves do the attack order against them. You want them to run into the troll, because then the troll will actually die. Because it will keep its movement going until it actually stops. Well, it tries to stop to attack, but it can't.
Approach them.
So all we do is just walk in, and they're both half health. One's almost dead now. So we get them to actually hit. And there's two of them, it's a bit tougher, but now only one. And there's 65 resources each. This will be a lot easier with archers though. Archers are the best monster single target damage.
I have building supplies.
I'm going to need one more pikemen.
Building materials.
And then
Building supplies coming.
I'm going to start getting some Dunedain upgraded to... Actually, I'm going to get these upgraded to the Elven Lord. The Guardians, even.
Just resting my arms. Weapons ready, elves.
And then
Ready,
we'll start getting some more Dunedain. You can also see, when I make this guy a pikeman, I can turn him back, but the cost is the same.
The enemy is close. Keep together.
So only do the
We must stand against them.
change once, in my opinion. If you try to do it more than once, then you're wasting a lot of money for the Elven Lord over there to just kill them off. I'm going to keep calling the Lord. I don't care. I keep forgetting anyway. Oh. So beautiful.
Stand firm. Attack.
Although we are getting a bit swarmed here. I wasn't paying too much attention. It's fine.
Stay focused, elves.
This Elven Lord should be enough. That's where little enemies are left. And yeah, this elf here, though he's not unbeatable, he's very hard to kill because of the fact he's immune to the poison.
We will defend the Elven lands. We must protect the woods.
Okay. Make you a guardian.
Drive back these foul creatures. I was just waiting my turn. Our homes
I just need to make one more guardian, and I'm going to start getting more Dunedain and make them archers. Which is a bit expensive, but it'll be worth it, trust me. Having them as archers does make a difference against some of the monsters of the world.
The enemy approaches. Keep your senses.
Oh, what beautiful spitters.
Evil is upon us.
And yet they do poison as well, so actually having swordsmen is good in one fashion, not good in another, because they don't have as much power as the Guardians do. Yeah, one hit kill with the Guardians. Like, really good.
We will defend the Elven lands.
Okay, make one more pike, just to be safe.
A fair sight indeed.
Because this wave can be very dangerous.
Building materials. We will defend the Elven
Get
lands.
another
Building
Dunedain
supplies coming.
in here. Nice and good and proper.
There is work to be done. We must protect the woods. Steady.
Yeah, you may think I'm over-exaggerating with just with having 5 pikemen, but yeah, Morgul riders. And the pikemen just absolutely devastate them. And look how little damage we're dealing to them with a non-pike. It's actually ridiculous. Yeah, against these Morgul riders, you need at least some form of pikes.
We will defend the Elven lands. Keep together.
Okay, let's upgrade these 2 into rangers.
These lands. We need to stay sharp. Come together, Dunedain.
We protect these lands.
I'm ready.
Alright then, it's got another 12 seconds to wait. Hope it's all looking happy still. Alright, there's also a heroic statue here if you want to go over there and get some extra damage and armour.
Steady. The enemy approaches. Upon them.
Castellans are troublesome because they cut through anything like a knife through hot butter. But if I cut faster and harder, then it's child's play. Honestly, these Guardians, so pristinely good.
We will defend the Elven lands.
They were once men, great kings of men, but then they did Sauron the traitor.
Maintain your balance.
But then they did Sauron. Okay. I'm not judging.
We must protect
They can do whatever they want. Oh, the translation is so hilarious.
Find a path. Hurry.
Now these Nazgûl are actually a bit of a problem.
Clear the area.
It's because they're pure tankiness at being heroes. But the Guardians do some kind of magic damage that manages to penetrate their strength.
Together, enclose upon them. Don't let them through.
I can get my Guardians out so they can heal, because they can self-heal out of combat.
This is the way. Contain them. Our homes must be defended.
And when they're near the Lawmaster, they heal even more.
Let none escape. We must protect the woods.
Well, I think I might need to retreat and rely on the hobbits for this one. Yeah. Didn't go too well, that didn't.
Ready, elves.
That's fine, that's
Watch
fine.
your footing.
Because you may think these hobbits are trash.
This is it.
The
Attack.
hobbits, no, these hobbits
Into
are
the fray. Fighting has
turned
begun.
into mega powerful units in their own right. I don't get anything for killing these guys, so I'll leave it to the hobbits now. Throw this guy in just to block one hit. Because once another Nazgul dies, it gets a lot easier. I was close to it, but yeah, look at that. Full health, and look how quickly he's going down. They also have a hero, Vanderbros Took. And on the other side, they have Bilbo Baggins. You know, this is Bag End, and this is the Great Dragon Inn. Great Dragon, Green Dragon. Yeah, Vanderbros should be able to beat this guy with all the hobbits helping him. This is probably the one wave we'll ever lose. The rest of them should now be child's play.
We will defend the elven lands.
Careful now.
I have building supplies. It is time to build.
Come together to
These next few waves are going to be all themed around evil men. You know, good old Easterlings, Haradrim.
There is work to be done.
ready yourselves.
So let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
The enemy approaches.
So firstly, pikemen,
The enemy is upon us.
rune.
Contain them.
Because they're pikemen, makes
Back these
having these lords a lot better. Just to cut them down one by one. I'm probably going to want to transform some of these lords and these guys into lords soon.
weapons ready, elves.
We will defend the elven lands.
Building materials.
Gonna get one more Dunedain. Actually, no. I'm gonna use Endless Pain. So now we're getting our Barrow Whites at a much faster speed. And that will just keep going on and on and on the more we use Endless Pain.
Careful now. Ready yourselves.
Luckily, this next wave is also quite a doozy. And the time it gives us means I might get another trigger that's gonna keep pressing that until it works. No? Okay.
The enemy's
Yep.
close. Stop the blockade.
Easterling Wayne Riders, I believe these are called. Although it's very hard to tell. No, there's Rune Riders, but the alternative the Wayne Riders is Rune.
Contain them.
And having our pikes is really good. They're not as powerful as the Mortal Riders, but there are much more of them.
Keep them checked. We have
You know,
them.
trying to run away when the enemy is halfway through the attack
We will defend the elven
is not
lands.
smart, because they'll just die anyway. I know what's coming soon, so I'm going to get ready for it. With some more archers.
Stay sharp.
There is work to be
We
done.
Dunedain will fight for you.
But I think I'm going to save the rest of that up to potentially turn one of these into a
We
lord.
must protect the woods.
Remain calm now. Keep your wits
You can
sharp.
see, it's currently 1700 and 200 damage, 22,000 health, 2,200 health even, and 350 damage. That's nearly double the damage. And their attack speed is faster. And they have more AoE damage. This wave is the hidden wave, the Hasharu. Which you only really see with the Cousin Creator hero for Harad.
They are no
Oh,
match.
I think I might have messed up. I think my Dunedain too close. No, it's fine, it's fine. We've won this one. Barely, but we've won. Oh, have we?
Attack!
We will defend the elven lands.
Oh, that was too close for comfort.
Ready your tools.
I'm just resting my arms.
I'm getting one more archer, that's it.
There is much to do.
Last one, I promise.
Together, Dunedain.
I'm merely resting my eyes.
I know what's coming soon. But I know this wave, I should get enough for at least
We
another
must protect the woods.
one or
The
two
elves.
warriors, which I might just need for convenience.
Careful now.
Haradrim Horde. Focus down on the spear throws so they do knockback damage. And we may be immune to knockback with our pikemen sometimes, but they're also knocking down our lords. Just going to shoot them down one by one. Yeah, they're just permanently knocked down while these pikemen, these javelineers exist. And you'll remember these from the Easter egg showcase I did technically yesterday on stream, and what you saw a few days ago on YouTube. Yeah, there we go. Once the javelineers have gone, it makes it a lot easier.
We will defend the Elven lands.
Waiting my turn.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to get another Guardian for now.
Time to build.
This next wave is a bit troublesome one.
There is work to be done.
The more bodies we have, the better. If I went for an Elven Lord upgrade, I would not have been able to
Our homes must be defended.
get another one of these Guardians as well. Or at least just another Swordsman.
Keep your senses.
Oh, pardon me.
Mind your foot.
If anyone heard that.
The enemy approaches.
Yeah, that's why. Mumakil, although it doesn't have a Howder,
The enemy is ahead.
it's still a Mumakil that is pretty resistant to all the stuff I can throw at it. I'm going to keep these guys in the back.
Hurry, elves of the wood.
I might have to do some of the work.
Hold them down. Ready, elves. Into the fray.
Oh, someone hit him hard. I think that was a Mumakil. But he's down now. That was 100 resources of a kill. Now the rest of it is just killing off those javelineers so my infantry can get into the front.
Clear the area.
Yep, look at that, nice and easy. Yeah, these pikemen, their purpose is not to deal damage, it's to just hold the line. Once we get later into the game, once there's no more cavalry to worry about, or monsters, then we'll change these all into Guardians.
We will defend the Elven lands.
Let's get our first Lord.
Be defended.
I sense a dark presence.
Sounds like Haldir, and his ability called Radiance of the Eldar. Now this is actually the Edain 3.8 ability. What he actually has is called Pure Sacrifice. And so basically when this character dies, he gives all nearby units around him near invulnerability. Like, if that's not powerful, then tell me what is. Because that is pretty strong.
We must bring justice to the enemy.
We can see the enemy.
Now we've got the Wretched
I
Wraiths.
shall lead you where.
That can be made from Minas Morgul. Yeah, look at his attack speed. He's basically Haldir in a dress
They must not
instead of in armor. And yeah, he also does AoE damage. And his strike, his AoE radiance damage, is actually larger in scale compared to that of the Guardian. The Guardians.
We will defend the Elven lands.
For this 200, I'm going to get one more Dunedain,
Careful now.
but not level him up. Going to use Endless Pain again for some more souls.
Building materials.
Come together, Jonathan.
Just so we can get that extra couple of resources every turn. And in 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I remember this wave. This wave, I know some people hate. Oh no, it's not that wave.
Weapons.
Pikemen move forward, charge into that guy and kill him. Make sure the drummer troll dies first. He's disrupting our forces. There he is, and look how quickly this other lord is racks up the kills. I'm going to throw him into the back actually. Don't question the pathing he took.
Destroy the evil creatures. They must all be killed.
Yeah, even someone far away got hit by that AoE.
Draw them away.
He killed about 6 orcs and then half a health.
We will defend the Elven lands.
Just resting my eyes a moment.
Stay sharp.
Let's give this guy a bow
Watch for the
and
enemy.
making one of these guys a lord. I think it's round 30. I'm going to need to spam some Dunedain. Which, by the way, we still can do because our command point cap has not been reached. But if you do hit your command point cap while doing this, then you can't make anything else. You're done. All you can do is upgrade your current forces, and then after that, you can't do anything else. That's be how it is. That's be how it is. So now I'm making 45 extra resources a turn. Attack trolls, just run our guys in. And these are Edain 3.8 attack trolls as well. These guys don't play around. Yep, both dead already.
I shall lead you well.
So fast, in fact, the game hasn't actually caught on to the fact I killed them.
We must bring justice to the enemy.
There we
We
go.
will defend the Elven lands.
I have building supplies.
One more Edain. I'm going to need it. And then we're going to start getting Elven Lords by the buttload. Just you watch.
Careful now.
Just you watch and wait.
Ready your tools.
We Edain will fight
And
for
first in it's round 30, we have to deal with a winged shadow. And if we have to try and beat that with a slightly wounded hobbit army on their own, they're all going to die because they don't focus me. They focus the enemy all the way. Now this wave, yeah, this wave is the one everyone hates. Try and make sure their explosions don't go off all at once. And that's what I mean by explosions.
Where should we build?
Yep, these Corsairs are jam-packed with bombs. So whenever they attack, they throw a bomb that explodes on top of them.
Let your spirits be strong.
And then, when they die, they leave a bomb. Yeah, don't let them kill our archers. They're the things that are actually going to be winning us this one.
Fight valiantly.
Our infantry has already been squelched. Although the Lord is doing quite well. Yeah, even one hit and they're sent flying. I don't think there's anything that can survive one of those hits. Or at least not get knocked back by one of those hits. Well, maybe the pikemen on the 50-50 chance.
We will defend the Elven lands.
There is work to be
I've
done.
got enough for one more Edain. I'm going to do it. I don't want it to
Ready your
fail.
tools.
I refuse to lose this. But then after this should be the last Edain we ever make.
I have
If this is the wave I'm thinking of, that should be the last Edain we ever have to make. Then I'm going to focus on getting these guys leveled up to Lords and getting some more Lords. Oh yeah, the Hobbit's still dancing, by the way. He's a little bit smaller than he was before, but don't worry, that's nothing to worry about at all.
I shall lead you
the
well.
enemy is close.
Yeah, there it is, Wing Shadow.
Attack them.
That thing needs to die. And unfortunately, Imladris has probably the worst worst archers in this game mode. I think even Rohan has better archers for dealing with Nazgul. And he
We
doesn't
will
give anything
defend the
either.
Elven lands.
Building supplies.
Yeah, that wave is just for anyone that thinks saving up 50 souls to fight someone with a winged shadow is really annoying. I've never had happen to me because I've not done
Where should we
PvP.
build?
At least not on this game.
Keep together.
We must protect the woods. Protect the woods.
I mean, I've only actually made 5 Guardians. Seems a bit low. But I didn't need it to deal with the Nazgul. If I didn't deal with the Nazgul, then that whole Hobbit army would be
I
dead.
shall lead you well.
But they're safe.
We
The
cannot stay
enemy
here.
approaches.
Yeah, this wave should be a doozy. It's all just a bat wave. This is where we're going to get our economy from. This is where we start getting elves by the buttload. Look how quickly this guy's hitting. He's already level 4.
Destroy the evil creatures.
And yeah, AoE seems to be on a timer. I think that's the same for all of them, but yeah, look at it. Look at it go. Beautiful.
The enemy is upon us.
Deliver their end.
So that all dead.
Will stand.
And we've still got both our Elven Lords are still alive, with quite respectable health, because they are healing through all of this. Oh, look at our resources. It's beautiful.
We will defend the Elven lands.
There is work to be done.
I will guard our people.
Watch for the
Let's
enemy.
make you a Lord.
Ready your tools.
Let's get another
Coming through.
elf in here.
Must protect the woods.
Endless pain once again, make him a Guardian.
I have building supplies.
Now making 63 resources at the end of each round. Really good.
I sense a dark presence.
And yeah, this now is an unbeatable army.
We must rid ourselves
After a
of
certain
Sauron's
wave, these
servants.
pipmen will be transitioning into guardians.
I sense a
If I
dark
remember.
presence.
So you might be wondering, so if for those that don't know, what is the last wave? Well, I'm not going to tell you. You'll find out soon enough what the last wave is, if you don't know. Yeah, this wave is orcs that, when they die, turn into barrow wights. And after a time, they will eventually die for those that can't kill barrow wights. But we're Imladris, we do magic damage, which are really good against barrow wights. Magic damage.
We will defend the Elven lands.
Oh yeah, if you kill all the orcs, they just all die anyway. So try kill all the barrow wights before you kill the last guy,
Build up weapons ready,
if you
elves.
can.
We must protect the woods.
To make one Imladris swordsman and another lord.
Building materials.
And yeah, this system is the same through all of the factions. So Gondor, Rohan, the dwarves, Imladris, Lothlorien, and Isengard. But Isengard is a special case because they actually turn into
We must
the
rid ourselves
men of
Sauron's
rhovanion.
servants.
So Beornings, Wildmen,
Come with me.
Men of Dale and Lake Town.
I sense a
And yeah,
dark
this wave
presence.
is where you have trouble if you're not a magic playing, not a magical faction. Because they have Karsh.
Let your spirits be strong.
Yeah, technically this is these two waves are technically the only two non Mordor waves. Although originally these barrow wights were made from Mordor, so technically it is still Mordor based. Yep, Karsh is dead even after being resurrected.
We must not fail.
Without they lost
We
anything.
will defend the Elven lands.
Make another lord.
Elves.
Oh yeah, I could make, as I said earlier, could make some hobbits, but they generate less money per round. And since we've got no reason to rely upon the hobbits, I have no reason to invest in them. I can just let them sit back and smoke their weed while I work everything out.
Come together, Dunedain.
We must keep our borders safe.
Yeah, all the troublesome waves are now done
Protect
with
Middle-earth. We must bring
Imladris.
justice to the enemy.
These last few waves, there's not much to worry about.
People.
We found a spider's nest.
More a spider's nest. It's a spider harem. Like I said, you can throw down this barrage. It's called Power of the Halfling. They'll do it on these mini spiders because they won't steal any resources from me. It's probably just one boulder, that's it. After a long delay, although it doesn't seem to do much against spiders. So I regret that. So we'll just let this lord die to show off exactly what happens when he dies. You can see that all of our units get this glow. And look how little damage they were taking.
We will
I know it's
defend
hard
the
to see
Elven
if you
lands.
hit it instantly.
There is work to be done.
But yeah, we took next to no damage in that interval. And it lasts a long time too. These barrow wights here are still possessing that ability long after the thing actually ended. So that was at least 10-15 seconds of invulnerability. Well, near invulnerability, let's not get it misconstrued. We currently have 6 lords. Almost 7. And I can turn these guys into lords soon. Soon and soon. Death shall face undead.
Here.
We
Onward.
can see the enemy.
Trolls galore. Trolls galore.
Onward.
This is the last wave we need these pikemen for.
Now, elves.
I lost all my Dunedain and then foolish attempt to kill the node. I have many regrets. So I messed up. We could actually lose this wave now. So I messed up with the Dunedain.
Strength leaves me. Our valor will stand. Let your spirits be strong. Elves, come to my aid.
Let's kill off this attack troll
Here.
and
Destroy the
surround this
evil
guy.
creatures.
Okay, we didn't lose.
Upon us.
We didn't lose. We're fine. Oh yeah, you don't get any resources if either the hobbits kill an enemy, your allies kill an
We
enemy,
will defend the Elven
enemies,
lands.
or use Power of the Halflings.
Ready your tools.
They don't give you resources. Only your kills from your units give you
There is much
resources.
to do. Building materials.
yeah, the next few waves, we don't really need these pipes anymore. So I'm going to start transitioning now. This should be basically all the army we need. These guys will be turning into lords. These will be turning into lords. We're going to have a good, fun time. You can even drink some wine. I'm not going to drink any wine, though. I'm not a wine drinker. I'm more of a vodka drinker myself. Yeah, this is probably the last wave we need pikemen. I forgot about these Easterlings. Now this wave is a trouble. Do not focus Kamal. Shoot the other guys, the black Easterlings. Because Kamal, if you didn't know, does damage reflection. He does that in the base game as well, so, well, I say base game, he does that in base Edain. So don't focus Kamal, focus the black Easterlings, because they do massive damage, and they're very healthy. Yep, Kamal's dead, and they're all dead.
We will defend the Elven lands.
I think they all die when Kamal dies, so, yeah. You're not going to spend any more on endless paying, so I want to get all these guys turned into Elven Lords before the end of this. Yep, Hobbit's still looking happy. Wave 38. Well, the last wave was Kamal, so what do you think is going to come next? Some more Nazgul? The Dark Lord? You're right on both counts, but in what order?
Keep your wits sharp.
We will just have to wait and see.
We must bring justice to the enemy.
Now. Yep, we've got the Witch King and a small army of orcs. Keep some of these guys back. Let the orcs charge forward while the Witch King is far back. I don't want to hit enough to hit the lump of my elves. One of my elven lords is getting whipped quite ferociously. Another one's getting whacked around by the Witch King, who does not do reflected damage. He just boosts other Nazgul, along with his Dread Visage.
Hold them at bay.
This lord can do that on his own. The rest can now focus on the Witch King.
We must rid ourselves of Sauron's servants. They must all be killed. They must not stand.
And yeah, the Witch King doesn't die when the rest of his horde goes, like with the Barrow-wights.
We will defend the Elven lands.
But there are some heroes in this game that do actually just die from when there's nothing else around. We'll see one soon enough.
Watch for the enemy.
I'll show you what I mean soon enough. We're approaching the last few waves now. I believe there's 42 waves in total, although wave 42 has a problem with it, and we'll show that off soon. I believe it's wave 42. I might be wrong, but we'll see. We'll see together with our own eyes. Our lovely army. Clad in robes of gold. Oh yeah, here's Grond. They didn't see this coming. One of those flying orcs are, yeah, it's Grond. It's Grond.
I shall leave you with. Deliver their end.
And it does do trample damage, while I move my Easterlings away. My Dunedain away.
Hold them at bay. They will defile this place no longer.
Trying to get my builder out of there as well. And yeah, those archers are constantly attacking as well. Because if you didn't know, yeah, Grond does have archers currently attacking from the parapets. Or railing, I don't even know what you call that.
We will defend the Elven lands.
Yeah, Orc Harbinger. Then a Elf Lord. Turn you into a Guardian.
Let them not
We must bring justice to the enemy.
Oh, of course I have you back there. I'm turn you into a Guardian next. Yeah, round 40. This is going to be a fun one. So it's a very, 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 very rewarding round if you can actually survive.
I sense a dark
You need to control about this many elves, not Dunedain, just elves, to go and attack the back line. To make you command group 1, so I can differentiate between you. Oh no, not yet. Not yet. Control dead. Yeah, this wave is actually really easy with Imladris because all you need to do is get an elf lord killed, And then Gorefire can do next to no damage. And this is Gorefire. This is tier 4 power Sauron level right here. And if you kill the last of the elves, the last of the orcs, he dies. Doesn't give any resources anyway, so it doesn't matter if you don't actually kill him yourself.
Our homes must be defended.
Yeah, make you a lord. Making lords is better than making guardians. Just because of the extra damage they deal. It's incredible. We're now making 110 extra resources per round. Although there's only one round left after this one that we can do, so we shall not worry too much. So it is round 42, that's the last wave. I'm membered.
I will guard our people.
The enemy is near.
And yep, it's the Dark Lord Sauron.
We must rid ourselves of Sauron's servants. We cannot stay here.
And yeah, that's what we can do. Some of the pikemen can resist it, but some can't. And we've just got to have him walk forward. Have these elves walk through, they won't. Not good. I need these elves here to cut through and kill those archers, because I don't think we can kill Sauron before he kills all of us. The knockback damage is too substantial for us to actually get any hits in. If you kill all the other orcs around him, he will die too. Just a nice little cheese you can use to kill off the Dark Lord. Although saying that, I think we can kill him. I think we can kill the Dark Lord. Yeah, look at that, we're actually going to kill Sauron. And yeah, our elves are healing when they've been knocked back. Yeah, look at that. 110 extra resources for killing the Dark Lord. You probably get the same for killing Gorefire. I just didn't do it because I forgot. Oh, thank goodness. The AI do come back from the darkness.
We will defend the Elven lands.
Okay, this is the last wave. Going to make 2 of these into guardians.
Maintain your balance.
We can't make any more lords. And then this is the final wave, technically, because the wave after this one doesn't work properly. Or it does, it's just that it doesn't work the way it should.
I will guard our people.
13, 12, and just wait. Here we go. Again, this is something that cannot be killed by everyone. The barrel roll. But he is also on a timer, so you can just run him around and he'll never actually kill you. But yeah, we can kill him with our lords, but they do magic damage. And a lot of it. It doesn't help I'm not doing too well with microwing. I can't really do much. But yeah, at this rate, he's going to fade before he actually gets to kill him.
We must keep our border. We cannot stay here.
Oh no. Maybe. Just maybe I'll get him.
I cannot bear this pain.
So basically immune to damage. Look at that. Zero, next to no damage. In fact, I think if he hits those Dunedain, they're not going to die. And we got 500 resources for it. Make these 2 lords. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lords. That's more than the lords I had last time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11 lords, nice. But now that's it. That's all we can do. This final wave, it used to work. It used to work, but now it glitches out and it doesn't work. In fact, I'm going to make these guys into swordsmen.
We come to protect Middle Earth. We come to protect Middle Earth.
We come to protect Middle Earth. So, what is this wave? Well, where's the Hobbit gone? Oh, it's over here now. Okay. Well, where's the Hobbit? He's also there. His name, FGI5, or FG15. It's hard to tell with this.
The fighting has begun.
No, that's a 1. There's a little curve. There's a little curve. It is a 1.
I will guard our people.
Yep, every time he dies, he gives us 50 resources. Oh, and yeah, he just comes back. And every time he comes back, he gets slightly bigger. He does more damage. He also does AoE damage if that wasn't terrifying. And we can't build anymore. It used to be you could still build during these waves because the
Let your spirits be strong.
had him stand back.
We must rid ourselves of Sauron's servants. We must bring justice to them. I sense a dark presence.
Yeah, every 100, or every 2 kills we get.
Creatures.
He's still coming back.
Drive back these foul
Our
creatures!
valor will stand. I shall lead you well. Fight valiantly, elves.
And yeah, I could technically try and make this go infinite,
They must all be killed.
but that's not fun. So I'm going to keep going until all our elves die.
I sense a dark purge our lands. I shall lead you well.
I'm going to keep summoning more hobbits from time to time as well. With all our souls, so we're not making any more money other than killing this guy.
My strength leaves me.
I believe he used to have another name called Greenleaf. But then since Greenleaf Challenge became a thing, that's gone.
We must not fail. Our valor will stand.
Evil is upon us!
Elves. Now elves.
That elf go,
Valiantly,
have that lord go
elves.
back, have this lord
Pull back,
retreats.
Come with me. Here, go forward.
Yeah, sometimes he'll chase the lord, or whoever
We cannot
he's
stay
currently
here.
attacking, or was currently attacking.
Contain them!
You can sometimes get him to
We cannot stay here.
focus something else while you're trying to repair the other guy. Like for example, if he was to die, then he would stop focusing
Our path is
this
set.
guy.
Go forward. Onward.
Like right now.
Go forward.
The enemy is upon
Our
us!
valor
If we
will
stack
stand.
properly, we can actually do some big damage to him.
Elves.
Although at the same time, he can also do the same to us. And he did, he just killed all of our elves, lords all at once.
We must not fail.
And yeah, if you can see slightly, you can kind of see, it's very hard to see because of all the lag, sorry, I'm going to step away from there.
My strength leaves me.
There's actually a second green leaf. And he will slowly start getting bigger and bigger and bigger as well. So he starts off with the weak source he used to be. But yeah, this is the thing. This is the final wave you can never win. No faction I've ever played with has been able to actually beat this.
Let your
Because you
spirits
can't.
be strong.
You honestly cannot.
Building material!
Mainly because no matter what you do, you're never actually going to be able to
We have them!
get
Clear the
through
area.
them.
Hold them down!
Just because they just do all that AoE damage. And if you clump up on them to do massive damage, they just die anyway. But yeah, this is it. That's the this is the defend the Shire map with Imladris. I do enjoy playing this. It's very fun. It's just that the last wave is a little bit stupid because you know you can't technically win because Greenleaf will always die, always come back, and every time he brings a new one with him, he will eventually spawn a new one as well. Let's keep spawning more hobbits until we actually get to the point where we lose. We shouldn't be far away now. Because yeah, this Greenleaf is no longer getting focused, so he's going to be able to run rampant. And yeah, the power of the halflings takes a long time to load up. Okay, that's another Greenleaf dead. And yeah, we're not going to be able to kill the big one before it's too late. I did kill him. And he's going to come back. Yep. No, we can kill him. Hope you've all enjoyed. And I will see you all next time. I might be doing another one of these. Farewell.